Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
Do or do not. There is no try.
It's amazing to me that as soon as someone is put in charge who understands the value of money, we see positive changes happening for DC properties at WB. You see, the people who were previously in charge were more concerned with proving a point than turning a profit. These are the people who put all of their eggs in the forced diversity basket, doing idiotic things like allowing J.J. Abrams to come within 100 feet of Superman. They did just that, and what did we have planned? A race swap Clark Kent that nobody asked for. But it didn't stop there. Rather than embrace a perfectly casted Superman and Batman who they already have in-house, the plan was reportedly to replace them with the much more diverse Supergirl and Batgirl. Again, a move that no one was asking for. This company was so fucking clueless that they didn't realize that if you can't make Superman and Batman work for you, then there's no chance in hell that Supergirl and Batgirl are going to work.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Those characters cannot and should not carry a franchise. Since the Discovery merger, however, we've been hearing rumblings of some major changes happening at DC and WB. Is it too little too late? Probably, but there are still very clear signs that Discovery plans to right the ship. In a recent shareholders meeting, WB and Discovery CEO David Zaslav spoke about this new direction, and this is what he had to say. Our goal is to maximize long-term shareholder value and asset value, not just subs. I like where this is going already. And position us to drive greater returns out of each dollar of content spent than our peers, and to ultimately drive free cash flow. In other words, use what you have and maximize its profitability. Imagine for a second owning Superman and not doing shit with the character for years other than a couple of cringy, faceless cameos.
Why?
It sounds like Discovery understands the importance of established IPs and intends to treat those IPs with some level of respect. That means not whoring them out with phoned-in adaptations just to get subscribers on HBO Max. Put them on the big screen, treat them with the respect that you treated Joker, and watch the money roll in. But it doesn't stop with just embracing profitable IPs. The Discovery plan also involves canceling projects that are not or will not ever be profitable.
Cancel that bitch.
And this is a pretty obvious business strategy if you ask me, because it was also announced that both Legends of Tomorrow and Batwoman will be cancelled at the CW. Everyone put on their surprised face. How either of these shows lasted 4 or 7 seasons respectively, I'll never understand. Legends of Tomorrow was a joke from the very beginning, and yes, I watched it in its early season, because I was foolish enough to think that some of the early success that Arrow and Flash experienced would carry over.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Legends of Tomorrow looked and felt as hokey and as low budget as it actually was. And then we had Batwoman, the show that checked multiple cultural boxes. This show had a black LGBTQ lead. By Twitter logic, it should have been a mega hit. But oh, that's right, the people who actually care about that shit don't actually go out and support these things. They simply do not care, and that's why a lot of these forced diversity properties never really end up lasting. Cancel Real Shift. Man, baby. The goal is to be represented in the most shallow way possible, and in that aspect they succeeded. If that means with a boring generic lead where her only identity is her skin color or her sexuality, then so be it, I guess. But look where that got this show. Cancelled. Just as predicted. Why? Because once again, it was not concerned with earning a profit and more concerned with earning cultural brownie points.
Man, I'm tired of being right.
Discovery clearly cares about ratings and not your heavy-handed bullshit, so that's why we're moving on. And all the petitions in the world aren't going to save this dumpster fire of a show that never should have existed in the first place. The Arrowverse is officially dead, so we can bury it. Also, to the surprise of no one, a planned Wonder Twins film has also been cancelled.
Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot, it's serious!
Somebody might want to inform the prior heads of WB that even during the Super Friends era of these characters, they were still treated as a joke. So I'm going to ask again, who actually wanted this? The answer is nobody, and I say once again, not every comic book character is deserving of his or her own movie. So for the love of God, can we stop trying to force one? Imagine this, fans were asking for a Man of Steel 2, and WB gave them a planned Wonder Twins film instead. That level of cluelessness can only be achieved by a company who has no idea what they're fucking doing.
That makes sense.
And honestly, I hope Blue Beetle, Batgirl, Supergirl, and yes, even The Flash are next to be cancelled. And that's not because I wouldn't love to see a Flash movie someday. I just have absolutely no faith that the previous regime had any kind of plan in place for that movie. And it doesn't help that Ezra Miller is a fucking whack job either.
Talk to you soon, okay? Bye!
The final thing that I'm going to report on is the rumor that Discovery is trying to move all its DC properties into one universe. Everything from TV to streaming to theatrical, the goal is to create one definitive DCEU. This would reportedly not include Elseworld tales like the Batman or Joker, which they also intend to keep making as well. I'm on the record as saying shared universes are a burden on creativity, and I stand by that. And I personally much prefer standalone projects that do not force creators to work within the confines of an established universe.
Goddamn right, that's the only way I work, Cap.
I'd much rather Discovery hire individual writers and directors to execute individual visions. I know that won't happen 100% because shared universes have become the new norm, but I do think it's something that they should definitely think about. There is an untapped history of DC stories that have unlimited potential theatrically. If they treated them with the utmost respect, again like they did with Joker, that would be the way to set themselves apart from the competition.
Come on. Do it. Do it!
Fuck references, fuck Easter eggs, go win awards based on your storytelling. That's how you leave the competition in the dust. Either way, I think Discovery has the right idea for the most part, so we'll have to wait and see how all this plays out. So let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Right on.